Dear friends, welcome to a personalized episode of Enlighten. Today we will explore the impact of Chinese electric vehicle manufacturers on the market and climate goals, and discuss recent developments in global energy policies and climate initiatives. Stay tuned for an engaging discussion on these important topics. The Supreme Court's recent overturning of the Chevron deference shifts regulatory powers on clean water and air to judges, risking the rollback of Biden-Harris administration's environmental efforts. Despite political turmoil, the administration advances climate actions, including new federal standards to protect workers from heat stress and FEMA's $1 billion in grants for disaster resilience. The Environmental Protection Agency's new report highlights climate change impacts, while the upcoming White House summit on extreme heat aims to address these issues. The administration's initiatives include the Bipartisan Infrastructure Law, American Rescue Plan, and Inflation Reduction Act, which have significantly boosted climate resilience and job creation. Biden contrasts his administration's proactive stance with the previous Trump administration's neglect, emphasizing the need for continued action on climate change and environmental justice. The International Energy Agency, IEA, has made significant enhancements to its countries and regions section, providing extensive global, regional, and national energy statistics. This update aligns with IEA's mandate for free and accessible data. Established in 1974, the IEA focuses on energy security and policy advice. The new pages offer detailed insights into energy systems, trends, CO2 emissions, renewables, and energy efficiency. The IEA's Energy Data Center ensures data quality and comparability, collaborating with national offices. These updates support policymakers with timely, high-quality data for effective energy policies. The initiative includes streamlined energy policy reviews tailored to country needs, promoting best practices and energy security. The U.S. offshore wind industry is gaining momentum despite false whale-killing accusations and the impact of the 1920 Merchant Marine Act, known as the Jones Act. NOAA has debunked these whale-killing claims, attributing whale deaths primarily to vessel strikes and fishing gear entanglements. Offshore wind projects are progressing, particularly in New York and New Jersey. The Biden administration's support and the 2022 Inflation Reduction Act have spurred U.S. shipbuilders to create Jones-compliant service operations vessels, SOVs. The first SOV, Eco Edison, was launched in May by Ørsted and Edison Chuest Offshore. Additionally, Maersk Offshore Wind is developing a wind installation vessel, WIV, to cut offshore construction costs. New Jersey's Atlantic Shores South project, led by Shell New Energy's U.S. and EDF Renewables, has received approval to generate up to 2,800 megawatts of electricity. The UK Labour Party, led by Keir Starmer, won a landslide victory, ending 14 years of Conservative rule. With a 326-seat majority, Labour aims to pass significant climate legislation. Key initiatives include raising the oil and gas tax to 78%, restoring the 2030 ban on new petroleum and diesel cars, and investing £13.2 billion in home energy efficiency. Labour plans to establish Great British Energy, achieve zero-carbon electricity by 2030, and quadruple offshore wind capacity. They will lift bans on onshore wind, boost solar power, and reverse North Sea oil licenses. Labour faces challenges, including addressing renewable intermittency with hydrogen and marine energy and maintaining a strategic gas reserve. Environmentalists praise Labour's commitment to climate policies, contrasting it with the previous government's approach. Let's venture into effective climate conversation techniques. Engaging in climate conversations can be challenging, especially when discussing with those who don't share your views. Effective communication involves self-reflection and adjusting your style to be clear and approachable. Asking questions to draw out your conversational partner's experiences can help bridge understanding. Listening attentively and acknowledging their feelings fosters respect and opens the door to deeper discussions. Sharing personal climate realizations and ensuring balanced discourse can create common ground. For instance, explaining the difference between weather and climate or discussing environmental justice with respect can be enlightening. The goal is to educate and build connections, even on contentious topics like electric vehicles and emission responsibilities. Now, let's turn our attention to Chinese electric vehicle manufacturers and their impact on the global market. Chinese electric vehicle producers have received significant support from their government, leading to overproduction and lower prices, which some argue disrupt free market principles. However, the European auto industry has received around $100 billion in subsidies since 2009 but produced fewer EVs than China, indicating higher subsidies per EV sold. Despite similar practices globally, tariffs on Chinese EVs are considered protectionist. Chinese automakers have effectively utilized their support, creating better, more accessible electric cars. Although there are concerns about potential bankruptcies due to underpricing, Chinese EVs are more prevalent on the roads, contributing positively to climate goals. This raises questions about the fairness of tariffs and suggests that China's return on investment in EVs is noteworthy. Volvo Cars reported that 48% of its global sales in June were plug-in vehicles, with a 41% increase in plug-in sales and an 8% rise in overall sales. Battery electric vehicles, BEVs, made up 36% of the company's sales. The Volvo EX30 was a significant driver of this growth. In Europe, sales rose 34%, with electrified models comprising 66% of sales. In China, overall sales dropped 9%, but plug-in sales increased by 12%. The U.S. market saw a 28% decline due to IT issues, although plug-in hybrid sales surged 75%. Volvo's performance benefited from strong BEV and PHEV sales in various regions. Tesla has been awarded a patent for automatic sanitization of enclosed vehicle spaces, crucial for robo-taxi services. The patent details a sanitation system that detects environmental conditions via sensors and generates customized sanitation routines. Key features include environmental detection, customized routines, various sanitation methods, like HVAC systems and UV lighting, automated processes, and an adaptive system. The patent describes a vehicle sharing cycle involving owner use, environmental detection, passenger use, and resanitation. While this doesn't mean robo-taxis are imminent, it shows Tesla is addressing more than just self-driving software and hardware, focusing on passenger compartment processes. Ford CEO Jim Farley claimed in late 2023 that electric vehicle EV sales growth was slowing, prompting Ford to scale back its EV plans. However, Ford's EV sales data tells a different story. In the first half of 2024, Ford's EV sales surged by 72%, with a 61% increase in the second quarter alone. This growth was achieved without introducing new models. Ford remains the second largest EV seller in the U.S., with 44,180 sales in the first half of the year. Notably, the F-150 Lightning saw a 77% increase in Q2 sales, and the E-Transit became the top-selling electric van. Despite strong EV sales, Ford is pivoting towards hybrids, with Farley advocating for more hybrid models, diverging from the industry trend towards full electrification. Join us as we discover the latest automotive innovations. Ferrari has entered the SUV market with the Purosangue, a four-door, four-seat vehicle boasting all-wheel drive and a potent 715 horsepower from a 6.5-liter V12 engine. Starting at around $400,000, the Purosangue promises both daily drivability and high performance, featuring advanced suspension and independent four-wheel steering. Despite Ferrari's claim that it's a GT, its low off-road capability aligns it more with luxury SUVs. Inside, it offers comfort and intricate controls, similar to the Ferrari 296. Its performance rivals the Aston Martin DBX707 and surpasses the Bentley Bentayga and Rolls-Royce Cullinan in driving dynamics. Dry weight is listed at 4,482 pounds, but with fluids and extras, it exceeds 5,000 pounds. The Purosangue blends Ferrari's GT essence with modern SUV demands, positioning it as a unique entry in the ultra-luxury market. Thanks for tuning in to today's episode of Innovation Pulse. If you enjoyed our insights and are eager to learn more, the Enlighten Me app is just a tap away. Expand your knowledge with personalized content on over 20 diverse topics, from crypto to health and beyond, all curated to fit your interests. Download the Enlighten Me app now at the Apple Store or Google Play, or visit the enlightenme.ai website. Stay curious, stay enlightened.